trying to get my Shiva in the right place. Can't seem to fit her in frame today. Hi guys! I already have everything up. My laptop's actually working today. So, we're good. We're good to go. Just have to get myself pulled up. Hi, Z. Oh, hi. I wasn't even expecting you, Z. Hi. Hi, Jordan. I was trying to pull this a bit over here so I could, I can't wait until I actually get, like, an office area, which I don't even know when or if I'm ever going to get one, but, I want to sit it, yeah, right here. Hi, Viper. I'm trying to get myself up on a laptop. It's actually working. I don't want to jinx myself here. Of course, I have to bring out my strand picture. I have it in the thumbnail. Like, it only gives you like 3 seconds to take a picture for the thumbnail, and I had to grab it. I can't wait until I actually get like an office space set up, and I want to have like everything that I have, which is not a massive amount of stuff, but I want like all of it, and I want like my two loves to be right here with me the entire time, of course, all streams. I can't wait until The Walking Dead starts back just so I can have these guys. Just so I can have them in the reactions with me. Hi, hello. Hi, Mercy. Hi. Okay, let me see. Let me put out pop-out chat before everything goes down. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're good. We're good. I'm excited. I'm actually going to record my Q&A answers right after this video is over, so you guys can look forward to those. I think that I'm going to put the gaming one out tomorrow, and then the questions for everything on Sunday. How long do you think you'll be streaming tonight? I don't know, because I get my tooth out July 5th, so like this coming Thursday. So my mouth is still super sore, but at least like the canker sore that was back there is gone. So at least I have that going for me. So maybe an hour or two. Q&A, out of Alicia Strand and Luciana, who do you see dying first? That's a tough question. And I don't think that Alicia will be dying anytime soon. So I would just take her off the table completely. My like gut reaction is to say Strand because I like him. So of course he's gonna die. I feel like that's always what they do. They seek me out on social media purposely, just me, and they're like, who's Sarah's favorite character? And then they kill them. That's how it's been for a while on The Walking Dead, so I don't know if it's gonna be the same for Fear. But possibly Luciana. If I take like my saltiness out of it, I would say probably Luciana. 12-hour live stream. I want to do that at some point, but Tony eventually is gonna wake up and be like, "What in the world are you doing?" I'm a faction member called Scarlet saying they were in a faction with you. No. I don't know anyone named Scarlet. I've been in the exact same faction, going on a year. I want to say going on a year. And then before that, I was with mostly the exact same people, and I was with that faction for over a year. So I've never known anyone named Scarlet. As a matter of fact, there's only two women in my faction, and neither of them are named Scarlet. And I've known them for a while. So I have a story to tell you. So I actually moved into my new house yesterday. Oh yeah, you said that you were moving. I remember. And wait, were you the one that posted the picture that was like leaving Maryland? I took my scared cat with me. We got to the house and we had to lock him in the laundry room or he'll try to get out. Unfortunately, that's what happens whenever you move into a new house with a pet. I know that whenever we move into a new place, typically it's better to keep cats like in a smaller area, let them get used to it, and let them be okay with it, and then like and slowly introduce them to the outside. Because if you just like sit them down and it's like a massive area, they could freak out. That's what we normally do. Did you hear the news about Rick and Maggie? Yeah, we've talked about that on the previous like 3 live streams. But after we let him out, he was hiding. Yeah, yeah, that's what happens. That's so true. We all hate they're all. This is still alive. Really gonna stay alive the whole series. It's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's always my favorites that go, and then it's always like my least favorites that end up getting like bigger roles. And I'm just sitting here like, what did I do? Like, what did I do? I swear I caused it. Oh, I have something in my eye. Hi, Panda. Hi. You're dead. 12 a.m. This is, well, it's 3:11 a.m. for me, but this is like starting to become a norm for Fear Friday for some reason. That's cool though. Congrats on the move. Good morning. Tiger in the background. The tiger in the background. What are you talking about? It's my eye candy, Rick. I mean, I'm probably gonna miss him, but he is not like my favorite. So, have you played Left 4 Dead 2? You should, because Chad Coleman is in it. I have not played either of them, but I know that he voices Coach. Yeah, I really want to, but I can't even do it if I wanted to right now because my Xbox is broken. I want to stream like other games so bad, but I can't. I can only do like mobile stuff right now. Until I get like a new laptop, which is probably going to be like end of the year. I was kind of banking on my next Patreon goal to be a laptop. So I was actually thinking about getting it like Black Friday. So it'll be a while. Because I don't know how long it'll take to save up. But Rick is The Walking Dead. Every time you hear Walking Dead, you think of Rick. It's his story. I gotta argue with you there. Because who could I possibly think about when I think of Walking Dead? Who could I possibly think about? No, I get what you're saying, but I mean, I feel like after Carl is gone, I just don't know. I don't know what direction it's taking, honestly. I get my dog tomorrow, so my cat isn't gonna like it because I love my dog. So I was noticing that since we, I mean, I don't know anything about that. I don't keep up with like their sales, honestly. Sorry. Yeah, we talked about that on the last live stream. I can't remember when that came out. I don't know if we talked about that last Fear Friday, but I think we talked about that on my Wednesday stream. Forgot tomorrow. I always do that. Whenever I stay up late, I'm like, yeah, tomorrow. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, that's today. Should probably go to sleep at some point. Yeah, he is an amazing actor. For sure. For sure. Can you guys see like my ear is a bit red? I'm gonna have to end up taking my gauge out. I'm really sad about it. So sad. I actually have gauges because whenever I was little, I got my ears pierced when I was like little, like a few weeks old for the first ones. I have like 5 on this side and 4 on this side. And then the second one's when I was like 6 months old. And then when I was like 4, this one got ripped out. Not completely, but like a bigger hole. So I couldn't even keep anything in. And like studs would fall through, like hoops would like fall in and like go around. So it's super weird. So I got gauges instead. So you can see that this ear was definitely ripped at some point because you can see where the gauge is in my ear. And then when you look at my other ear, it's up so far because there's not a tear in this one. And this one's been irritating me a little bit. So I've been like taking it out and trying to get it back, but I think I might have to take it out. I don't want to. That would suck to have to take it out. We followed Rick's journey ever since we first woke up in the hospital in season 1. It's always been about Rick. It should never be about Daryl. No, I totally agree with you, but like after they kill off Carl, like whenever you have kids, your life is really about your kids and keep your kids safe and all of that type of stuff. So whenever you take like his only actual child, only biological child, it like I don't know what it's gonna do to him because I mean we honestly haven't seen like an actual reaction from him like aftermath of Carl dying. Is double attack worth trying for on a military shotgun? Yeah, that's one of the better weapons. The 30% attack and then the large bonus to AP when attacking. That's what I have my Impair on. That's like my favorite one. But also, it really depends on the tune. Like for example, whenever you have a alpha has collateral, and if you land a critical attack with her, she does the damage to like all of them, collateral damage. So if you would put that on like I think it's called an assault something, but it has 30 crit on it, that would be better for like somebody like Alpha with collateral. What are you doing for July 4th? I have no idea. I think we were originally going to go over to a friend's house, but I'm not sure, honestly. Normally it's just kind of like, hey, Sarah, we're going here. And I'm like, all right, that sounds good. Sounds good to me. But the 4th of July is stream day for me. Now, I don't know how that's going to go because it's 4th of July. I don't know if I'm going to do it later or if I'm going to be able to do it on the exact time that I normally do or, you know, just how it's going to work at all. But I know that I'm going to definitely stream Wednesday or before that for that stream for next week because the next day I get my tooth out. So I don't even know if I'll be able to stream next week. So that's just a heads up for Fair Friday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream for it because I'll probably be in a bit of pain for having my tooth taken out. Hi, hello KM2. There's a difference between Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead since Rick's family died before him, but in Fear Madison died before her kids. I feel like it's a bit better the way that Fear did it, and I'm just saying this as like a rule. I know that one of like the worst pains in the world, and like being a parent, I don't know what I would do if I lost Athena, but like it's worse to lose a child, and losing a parent is like more common. And I would say that in the comic series that if they would kill Rick now, that it would be okay. And I don't mean that and like please don't please don't come after me. But like Carl is so strong in the comics that I feel like it would be okay. He could really, really take over that role and be a leader because he kind of already is doing that, you know? So I feel like Madison going before her children is okay. I just wish if that would have been the route the entire time, and you know Frank being willing. Of course, I know that he wanted to leave. I wish that they could have kept both children in that case, but I know that the actor wanted to leave. It's good because I have 3 of them. Although Alicia is still alive, which I'm glad that she is. I'll have to see. I'll have to see, but Madison should still be alive. I'm reserving my opinion on it. Although I think that killing off a lead is crazy. No matter if I like them or not, it's crazy. I want to see what direction it takes. That's how I feel about the whole Rick situation too. If he does leave. You had to reinforce Katana today. Is the reinforced Katana the one with 30 attack? Or with the AP bonus, because I can't remember. I know that I have a stun katana, but I can't remember what it was called before. Do you know what Coach from Left 4 Dead 2 looks like? Yes, I do. I've seen it. For the most part, if Chad Coleman has taken part in it, I at least know what it looks like. Definitely. I haven't seen like one show that he's been in, but that's about it. For the most part, I've seen like everything that he does. I haven't seen like the latest episodes of the Orville because I kind of watched all of them on, oh god, what was it, Hulu? And we don't have Hulu anymore, so. But I want to see it because I love the Orville. That show's awesome. Have you ever watched The Walking Dead Robot Chicken? Yes, I have. It was funny. It was hilarious. I loved it. If you can't stream, that's okay. We'll understand. By the way, do you ever drink or smoke, whether it's cigarettes or weed? Just wondering. Because why not? Funny story. No. As far as drinking, I got out of like all that out of my system when I was a bit younger. I will drink a glass of wine every now and then. I will definitely drink wine for a finale or like a premiere because they give me heart attacks. Um, but as far as cigarettes, I can't actually because I'm allergic to tobacco, so no. And then weed, no. No either. I think that just as a parent, I need to, whether or not I support it or think it's okay, I don't need to do anything illegal because I don't want my child taken away from me, of course. As far as drinking, I'll have a glass of wine every now and then, but I don't really ever like drink. I'm already crazy. Like I don't need anything else. So here's a recent story. So I got the Charleston Chew, went to bite into it. It was so hard, my teeth hurt for an hour. Might have been hurting for like weeks now. It's so terrible. Tooth pain is the worst. Seriously. Did you see that Chandler Riggs won Best Young Actor at Saturn Awards? Alicia Dubin-Kara was also nominated for it too. Yeah, I saw that because it was his birthday and he was like, "This is the best birthday present ever." And then I saw that, what was it? Walking Dead won Best Horror TV Series. I thought that was really cool. Both Attack and Anything. Okay, yeah, that's the better one. I like that one. Try and get Stun on it, which is Slayer 3, I think. I'm going to say Belle's an excellent person. It's okay. You're cool. I'm going to say young actor. I figured. It was okay. I was like, what? But yeah, I got it. I don't have a problem with Madison dying. It makes the show more unpredictable. I mean, yeah, I see where you're coming from because I agree in the sense that I don't think that anyone should be safe. Because, I mean, hey, my favorite characters have died a bunch of times. Why not everybody else's? Just kidding. Oh yeah, no, you should mind. I remember when you said that last stream. No, you're not. It's okay. I don't do it often, and I think there's only 2 videos on like reactions with my drink actually in my picture, and that was the mid-season finale, and then which one? The season 3 finale. Oh god, that one was bad. That one was real bad. I was freaking out the entire time. Yeah, I know. I've heard lots of things about Game of Thrones. I just haven't seen it. But, like, just don't like anyone because they're all going to die. You know, if they kill off Morgan or Michelle in both shows, definitely going to go downhill. I mean, yeah, that could be true for any character because a lot of characters have. Okay, we're good. Bun, are you excited for your 3 a.m. war? I saw your chat. I wish that they would start it like at a bad time for me. I would totally take one for the team if my UK and Australian friends got a good start time. Cancer survivor from Alabama here. Oh, I'm good. How are you? That's awesome. That's awesome that you are a cancer survivor. That's amazing. And thank you for joining my stream. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh, yes, my Shiva. Yeah. Well, it's not just Shiva. I got this at Walker Soccer Con. Yes, my King Ezekiel. I saw this. It's actually in my vlog from Walker Soccer Con. Oh no, I don't want my phone to fall. We had this fiasco last time. I got it at Walker Soccer Con. I was actually looking at oh god, what was it? It was Sam, Dean, and Cass. And I was like zooming in because I was like, yes, this is perfect. I want this. And then in the very background, I see it. And I'm like, oh, nope. And it was like the moment I fell in love. I was like, I have to have it. Ah. Okay. Actually, I might just. I have my charger. Because I'm like mortified this is going to fall again. Okay, we're good. We're good. If it falls, we're going to blame the ghost in my house. Hey, no, we can talk about anything. That's cool. Also, Denai and Melissa were nominees for Best TV Actresses, but neither of them got one, so that sucks. I wish one of them had got one because they're both amazing. Yeah, me too. I wish that Walking Dead and everyone on the show could just get everything. Is the picture? Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, 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 yes. Coleman. I saw him at the Atlanta Walker Soccer Con. He was the only person that I could see because I mean, it was a stretch to just even go. And it actually says, "Thank you for cheating on The Walking Dead with me," because I went to go see him and I was so excited and I was telling him about everything and he was like, oh, who else are you seeing? Like, are you seeing Kim? And I was like, actually, I could only afford to see one person, and that was you. And he was like, wait a second, because I showed him my Walking Dead tattoo, and he was like, so you have a Walking Dead tattoo, and you're crazy about The Walking Dead, but you came here to see me? And I was like, yeah, because I kind of love you more. And he was like, so you'd rather be with me? And I was like, it's true. So it turned into a whole cheating on The Walking Dead, specifically with Coleman. He was a wonderful, wonderful person. Can you show us one of your cats? I have no idea where they are. I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue. No earthly clue. You should not have every season of Walking Dead on DVD as well. Yes, you told me, and you just got, or did you pre-order the one that's coming out? I like you and Adult React, you're very funny. Yes, yes, we all love her. We all love her in Adult React. Every single time I see that it's Adult React, like immediately click on it because I have notifications turned on. I would like to talk about if Daniel is dead or coming back or what. I know that they give so much freedom to Ruben, but I really, really hope that he comes back in some form, which is insane because you guys know that Strand is like my favorite. I adore Strand so much, and they hate each other so much. I think that the majority of the season 3 finale reaction, I was literally dying inside. And when that all happened, I was like screaming. Like after it all, I just had to sit there for the longest time because I was like crying. But yeah, I really hope that he comes back. I hope that some redeeming wonderful thing happens in the second half. I want to see Walker. I don't know what my phone is. I'm so sorry, guys. Um, yes, I love him too. He is so adorable. Coleman is literally the best. I have so many Walking Dead collectibles. Tell me, what do you have? I think someone has an addiction. Let's get you in rehab. Make sure you don't get any pictures of Coleman. No, I have to have it. If you're gonna lock me up somewhere, at least give me my Coleman picture, and I'll be good. I want Daniel back on Fear. I do too. He was my second favorite. In his absence, this guy took first place for me, but he was second, and I really miss him. I miss the wonderful hatred between the two. Guys, sorry if I've been light on a few videos. I'm just running out of video. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. We understand. If I could only pick one actor from The Walking Dead to pick to see, it would be Andrew Lincoln. But from Fear, it would be Kim Dickens. Yeah, I've heard that she is absolutely wonderful, and I really wish that I would have gotten the chance to meet her. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been in the cards for me. Now, I got so incredibly lucky the last Walker Soccer Con in Nashville because I wasn't, I had one person that I could meet, and I wanted to see Coleman again, of course, but I also wanted to go with somebody new. But overall, like my love, you guys know, you already know, is Lenny James. Like I adore that man, and I wanted to see him so bad. But whenever I was in Walker Soccer Con Atlanta, I had the opportunity to meet Coleman or Lenny. And it came down to time because we had to leave, and the line for Lenny was going to be like a 4-hour wait. So it was so neck and neck with both of them. I wanted to see both of them so incredibly bad, and it just didn't work out that way. And then he didn't come to Nashville, and come to find out, he probably won't go to any more Walker Soccer Con, so my heart is like literally broken that I won't meet him. But if I could pick anyone again, I don't know who it would be. Because now I've met Kari Payton, and then I met Denai that plays Luciana, and that one was just luck. That was so lucky of me. I picked Kari. I mean, of course, like, who else? And I had the most wonderful time meeting him. You guys saw my vlog on that one, and then I was like, I want to meet Denai so bad because Luciana, I think, is incredible. And then Denai herself, you know, fled from Cuba with her toddler at the time and came here, and she's just fantastic. She is like a phenomenal person to like be such a successful actress. So I went up to her and I told her like what her story means to me, how inspirational I think Luciana is, how like she makes people like feel like a power within themselves and like be really confident about themselves. And she ended up taking a picture with me anyway and wanted to have the picture in Fear Friday because I told her about what I do. She met Tony, she met Athena, and I didn't have any money. This was a free meet and greet, so it was a shock to have like all of that stuff happen. I kind of hate my faction. Nobody is loyal. They just want rewards. Switch factions. Get some loyalty. Get some loyalty. If I was back in my dorm in Massachusetts, I would show y'all my collection of Walking Dead stuff. Tell us about it. What do you have? Unfortunately, they got no story for Daniel. I think they could make some. I think that they could make some with Strand. Like, that would be insane. If we lock you up on my shirt. No! Okay. Ban. Hold on. Let me get the ban hammer out here. Oh, hi, Bonnie. Yay, hi. Do you think that Morgan and Strand will get along? I don't know. That's a really complicated question. Because I think that Morgan, overall, with his attitude that he has now, he's going to try and be peaceful with everyone. Try and make peace with everyone. But I don't know if he will like the type of person that Strand is at the moment. But I think that that's kind of true for Alicia, Luciana, and Strand because they're all in that really bad mindset. But yeah, I think maybe, but I don't know at the same time. I have Lucille, Rick's hatchet, Rick's the sheriff hat, a shirt signed by every cast member, one of the costumes from season 6, a few posters, Michonne's katana. That's awesome. I really want Michonne's katana. I've seen it at a local like sword weapons shop near me, and I really want one, but that's obviously like way out in the future. Did anyone get an update yesterday? Didn't do anything though. No, I haven't gotten an update. And lastly, Morgan's staff. That's cool. That's awesome, Panda. Instead of a band hammer, can we hit? No. Sorry. You don't get what you want if you're banned. Just kidding. Do you see they aren't allowed to have Heath return? Oh, sorry. Oh no, everything's falling. Do you see that they aren't allowed to have Heath return in The Walking Dead? I forgot the reason why. I just read that the other day. I read it too, and now I cannot remember why. Is it a contract with another show? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh my God, Bonnie! Bonnie with the little tiger. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, Bonnie. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna cry. I don't know how to handle myself about donations. Thank you, Bonnie, and your sweet kitty in the picture. Love your kitty picture. It looks close to my Bella. Looks so close to my Bella. But thank you. I really appreciate it. They have totally different characteristics and attitude. Morgan was always there for people, while Strand thinks of himself from time to time. I think that to say that they're vastly different isn't 100% true, because Strand has thought of himself from time to time, yes, of course, But whenever they really truly need him, he is always there. I feel like it's the same for Morgan, but we also have to take into account that Morgan has clear mode and Morgan has modes where he doesn't care about anyone. Like, it's not that he doesn't care about them, it's that he doesn't have the capacity to care about them. And like, we saw him turn his staff on Henry. So I think that he might not like the stuff that Strand does, but I think that he could potentially try and get him to change like he did, because I don't know, there's like a thin line of which is worse, like plotting something out and it not working like Strand has done, or like openly just trying to murder everything like Morgan has done. But it's so complicated with, the history of like mental health issues with Morgan. So I don't know. I want to make a story episode of Althea, kind of interested in her character. Me too. Me too. I would like to know, although I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about her quite yet. I do want to know more story. And thanks again, Bonnie, because I just got back to the page and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you. Also, the top factions are horrible. Like, when there a lot of regions did that thing for young players, so they told everyone to drop. But after they put their teams up again, and they literally PM them about it. I mean, that tends to happen with the top faction in any region. Because I know that the one in my region was really, let me rephrase, some of them were really, really going for the drop defense, and they wanted like younger players to have a chance at Eugene and all that type of stuff, but the other half didn't. So like their leadership and everything was super nice. It was awesome, and they said, we'll only attack bots, put up a low defense, you don't have to worry about being attacked, we're not going to attack you, just attack bots. So that's what we did, and we still had like a whole raid log full of raids from them, and a lot of my people put their regular defense back up because they weren't honoring their deal. 5 minutes later, they raided them, and what's funny is that the guy flipped out when one of them said no. See, I hate it when, like, a good plan is going, or somebody wants to. Like, I would have rather just... I figured that some of them would go back on what they said, but what I was really hoping for is, maybe a couple strays, but it felt like half were on board and half weren't on board. It made me sad. Hi, Pablo. Hi. All the top does is leave territories for walkers. Luckily, mine doesn't do that. Luckily. I went to meet and greet with Robert Kirkman. He ended up giving me the bloody zombie poncho that Chandler is wearing in season 6. That's cool. That's cool, Panda. A lot of the cast and people involved with the show are so nice. Oh no. I think it skipped some. Okay. Sorry about that. Either way, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to give Strand a chance alongside Alicia and Luciana. They are not... Wait. I'm sorry. I'm confused. Sorry. That's a little tiger. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, Steve, I'll check it after this. Oh, it says tiger. Tiger number 2. That's a cute little one. Okay, yeah. I'll message you back after. I can't check now because I stream on my phone. We have to mention our beloved one. I'm sorry. Do you mean Naomi June July? Is that who you're talking about? Wait, what's her? Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. Hey guys, you heard Andy Lincoln is getting spotted at the airport. Maybe he's not booked for episode 6 and he's visiting family. Who knows? Or he could just be visiting family in general. My faction, second and the third and fourth, I'll put up 4-star teams. The first faction's always hostile to anyone else. Unfortunately, that's what being in the top slot does to people sometimes. I wish that it didn't, but unfortunately it does. Hey, I want to take a second every time and say you're what kept me going through my dark time. Lots of loves and thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so incredibly sweet. Thank you. If you comment, if you comment more often or join my line chat, I will be more than happy to talk to you. I had a stream a while back that went like super deep. I know that some of the people here were in it. We just ended up talking about life, and I had a dark period a couple weeks ago, so I can understand. And if you ever need help, just comment. And I promise I'll see it. If it's on my latest video, I'll see it and I'll comment back. If you just need some good vibes, I'm here. But thank you. I'm really glad that I could help you in any kind of way. I appreciate it. Hi, Jose. Wait, so I forgot to ask, did you finish my video last week? I finished it. It was cute. I liked it. It was a good video. You should do more. You should stream more. Can anyone guess this quote? Look, I'm already having a bad... I feel like I can. But I also can't. Cute. You must have watched someone else's video. No, it was yours. I liked yours. You should do more videos. I'm gonna look up here. Let's see. No, I'm sorry. I actually don't watch his videos. It's not anything against him. I think it's just I already watch a lot. But my condolences to him. I'm sorry. It's Javier from... Oh, yeah, that's right. Look, I'm already having that thing. Yeah, I remember that. I am bisexual. My brother asked me questions. What do I like, guys? Like, why? Why do you? Ask him why he likes girls. Yeah, I don't watch him, but I do feel bad for him. It's horrible when anybody has a death in the family. Wait, hold on. Me when it's 90 outside. Oh my gosh, it's been so hot here. Like, I walk outside and I just like walk right back inside. I don't want to be outside unless I'm like in a pool. I don't even want to do it. Hello, Jose. You can talk to me anytime. Oh no! Look what you've done. Look what you've done, Jose. You turned on the bad side of Jordan. I'm glad she had... I don't know if it was asked, but did you have a hunter to ascend? No, unfortunately. Fortunately, I did not. A couple of my faction did, but I never got the chance. I think that at some point, wasn't he in the Prestige Wheel? Like, for a little amount of time? But, yeah, no. I didn't get him. Sorry. So true, Bunny. I'm from Florida. Every day it's 90 to 100 degrees. It's horrible. I'm in North Carolina, and it's been, like... It hasn't hit 100 yet. It's hit like 95, but it's been so humid. I hate the humidity. I hate it. I would rather just have like that dry heat that I had like in Texas, but Jordan, oh my god. This is what you've done. Look at what's happened. You Americans with your sun. We don't have sun. We have rain. I feel like it rains. I feel like it is raining. I think he still is. Wait, what? You think he still is for what? I don't like Hunter's 6-star version. I also don't like Anna. Abe is decent. Yeah, I'm still on the fence about getting Abraham. But, I don't know. It's kind of complicated. I don't know whether I want him or not. He really has some good qualities, but at the same time, I'm like, who do I want to replace? To like, I don't know. I think I might get him because I think that it's a little bit better than Lucas. Because I actually did not end up getting Lucas. I went all for gear. Now, I'm putting priority on green gear. I'm probably going to get all of it that I possibly can. And then think about Abraham. I just don't know. I'm going to have to weigh out the pros and cons of it. It's going to be 96 in West Virginia on Monday. It's so hot. I hate summer. I hate it. It's humid and hot here in Oklahoma as well. It sucks. I just hate hot. I would just rather it be fall. I just want it to be autumn. Let autumn come back. That's my favorite weather. And winter. I mean, like, I'd rather it be winter because at least if I'm cold, like, I can put more layers on to make myself warm. Michigan is surrounded by lakes, yes. I actually have not been to Michigan. I've been to a lot of states. I've been to like 40-ish, around 40-ish states, but not Michigan. But I want to visit. I'm in Utah, so weather is confused. It changes a lot from hot to cold almost every day. Jordan, funny story. Funny story. My family, whenever I think it was the break in between going from elementary school to middle school, so like 5th and 6th grade, we took a big trip out west. So we lived in North Carolina at the time, and we went all the way over, didn't quite hit California, and then like did a circle back. And in Utah, I have pictures, like no lie, no lie. In Utah, going through, it was snowing. It like all the trees were like facing this way because the snow was blowing on them like so hard. And then you look back the other way, and it was like all green. And then like 10 minutes later, it was sunny. There was no snow. I was like, what is this? What is this place? I don't understand. I don't understand why not get you have 60-ish days. I mean, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know that I can get him. It's not a matter of that. It's just whether I value gear more. I believe there's too many attacking 6 stars. Yeah, there should be more, like, defensive ones. I'm only getting him because he's free to play Ascendable Tune. Yeah, that's good enough reason for me, honestly. You know, if that's one thing. Oh, that's one thing that's always good. Like, if it's free, why not? Why not? You live the closest to me. I'm from Las Vegas. It's so hot over here. I wish that I lived in a place like Utah. I've been thinking about some states like that. It barely rains over here. I'm gonna get some sleep. Best I can wear this weekend. You too, Steve. You too. And I'll check your message. I promise. I'll get back to you. Yes. Good luck in war to everyone. Good luck in war. Jose, like, yeah, I would rather have sun than rain. When it rains in Florida, it's either a hurricane or a tropical storm, right? What year did you visit Utah, and what cities did you travel in? I need to know because maybe I've seen you in the past. Whenever I went through, it was kind of like straight across, and it was through Salt Lake City. And it would have been, hold on, so it was the summer between 5th and 6th grade, so 2006. Sometime between June and July 2006, I was in Salt Lake City. Have you seen Abe's glasses? That's the reason I'm getting yeah, there you go. That's reason enough. That's like half the reason I really wanted to get Glenn, because he has cool sunglasses. I was watching GBZ video earlier. He was talking about a leaked tune. Rosie the dog was the tune's weapon. Yes, a lot of people are freaking out about that because that is the name of a dog that's coming up in the last season of Telltale. So they didn't see the character, but you can see that the weapon is Rosie the dog. Like, what is it? Attacking Rosie? Is that the name of it? Something like that. But yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh. Sarah can move to Utah. We could totally hang out. I don't think it's that easy. But I think that depending on how Tony's job goes, we might move. I don't know. It's kind of up to him, you know? Yeah, I saw the leaks and I was like, make me a tune. A 6-star panda. A 6-star panda. How's the weather in July in Oregon? I gotta go there next year on college project. It's on the northwest, so it should not be so hot. I'm more of an autumn guy, same here. I have no idea. Maybe somebody on stream does. But My husband got a job offer there. It's 91 degrees in Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, I don't like it one bit. I don't blame you. I don't like it either. I don't like it for you. If anyone wants a survival plan for the apocalypse, come to the UK. We have enough water to last the apocalypse. Even if I wanted to. If I had the opportunity to do it in a zombie apocalypse, I don't know exactly how safe that would be. 2006, I was living in American Fork, which is around 30 to 45 minutes away from Salt Lake, and I was in second grade in 2006. Maybe we met. Maybe I went through there. I don't know. I bet that dog will die. I mean, yeah, it's an animal, so probably they want to tug at our heartstrings. I hate that. I don't want animals to die. Like, even when they're, like, not good animals. Like, even the one that, like, died kind of, like, by accident. Well, by accident, not by accident, that Clem had to kill. Sam. I didn't want him to die. I go to Canada, the zombies will kill you with compliments. Yeah. You just, like, you go to Canada, and you see a zombie, and you're like, whoa, man, like, get away from me. And they're like, oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm not gonna bite. I think they're gonna kill off Clem or baby AJ. I fear the worst. Yeah, I do too. I fear the absolute worst. Like, I don't even want to think about it. Thinking about it makes me sad. I don't want to. I just maybe we'll see more of the kingdom. Probably not, but you know, we could hope. Yeah, yeah, that's funny. They'll just kill you with compliments. See, I heard like a similar joke on Facebook about Sam's Club or Costco. Like, if the zombie apocalypse ever happened, just go there because you have all the food you can need, and zombies can't get in without a membership card. Perfect plan. What about big scary bears in Canada? Again, you just tell them politely, please don't bite me. Like, go on, and they go. Problem solved. Clementine becomes new antagonist. We don't, like, who knows at this point? Who knows? Am I bad for bumping into you and wanting some Maple Sarah? Nice hair dies instantly. And he sounds like he's 7 years old. He looks, I don't think he looks too weird. I think that he looks incredibly similar to, like, I think that they aged him really well. Clementine becomes Alpha 2.0 confirmed. That would be insane, like, actually insane. But I would support it. Like, I would be here for Clementine through anything. I can't remember exactly how old he is, but whenever I was at Walker Soccer Con in Nashville, they said that, or let me rephrase, that voice actress that plays Clementine said that they don't have it confirmed, like, what age she is at this point, but she thinks around 17. So, comparing the ages there. Remember? That's so mean. That's so mean, Panda. I've actually never had anyone with a fascinating accent ever. Oh my gosh, that would be okay, that might be the one thing that would get me to like Clementine, because that would be actually horrifying to see. That would be terrifying. Rebecca was light skin, right? AJ is more dark. Maybe it's Alvin's after all. Yeah, honestly, like, whenever you compare what AJ looks like now compared to, and don't get me wrong, like, whenever you, like, have a child, their complexion can differ. Like, it doesn't matter who, like, the mother or father is. Like, you can be extreme. Like, for example, I know someone personally that had twins. They are an interracial couple, and one of them is actually a lot more lighter skin, like a more fair complexion compared to the other one. They don't even look like twins as far as, like, complexion goes. So I don't know if we should go by that. But if you look at AJ's features compared with Alvin's features, like, put them side by side, I think that they have a lot going for each other. Like, I don't think that he looks like Carver at all. Clementine is around 16 or 17, so I think AJ is around 5 or 6. That's so sad. Like, just thinking about all that both of those two have went through. Like, Heart. I just want to adopt them. I just want to take them. Clementine walking around with Lee's face. I'm gonna ban you. Panda is gonna get banned. Rebecca was the Lori of Telltale's Walking Dead, except it was her husband's baby after all, not that baby like with Shane being the dad to save Rick. To be fair, I don't know exactly. I don't know how to say this in a way that isn't like negative to somebody that's been through a situation like this. But I'll say by the comments that Carver made, I'm not sure that Rebecca was willing in the situation. He didn't make it sound like it was mutual. I don't think I have an accent. Yes, I'm weird and proud. Bonnie, we love you. Who knows? We don't know. Unfortunately, we'll never know. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, AJ will never know his parents, like, at all. Like, at all. I'm guessing you hate Luis? No, I don't. No, what do you do if I get bit? Panda! Your third strike, man. You're banned. Hold on, let me ban you. That's so terrifying to think of. Who do you guys think in this next season of Fear is going to have the most character development? Wait, what? I'm so confused. All 3 dislikes. Everyone hates me. It's cool. I don't mind. I understand. The cool thing about my stream here is it only shows me likes. Laura. What about Laura? Return of Lily. I hope not. Man, that makes me so mad. I don't want to see her again. I really don't want it to be her. I want to see Chris again because I want to know what happened with them. Like, really what happened. Definitely John, June, July, and Althea, and even Charlie, but out of the original cast, I think Alicia. I don't know how I feel about that, though. I don't want I get where you're coming from, like, I agree, but at the same time, I don't want Charlie to get any character development. I want her gone. Bye. We need to see Molly. I would love to see Molly again. That would actually be great. I would love to see her again. If that was true, I would be happy with that. I really hope that it's somebody good. I hope that it's nobody bad. That would suck. That would suck so bad. Like, watch it be something like it depends on all the decisions you made through the entire series, like from season 1. And like, if you didn't kill one of the cannibals at the dairy farm, like, that's who comes back. How crazy would that be? Some people think that Chris or Lily will return as the main antagonist of season 4 for Miss Molly. I know I've heard a lot of theories online about Krista or Lily, and some that say both. I just really don't want it to be Lily because I really don't like her. But I really want it to be Krista. I want it to be Krista so much. I really want to know what happened to her. If she came back as the villain, I think that would actually be kind of cool. I want to see the dynamic that her and Clem have because I don't know exactly what's going on with Krista and Clementine. Because if you remember, the last time we really see them, Krista no longer has her baby, so we don't know what happened as far as like her pregnancy goes. And then it seems like there's this like wall between her and Clem. So like what happened? I really want to know that, and we didn't get to know anything. Luciana looks so pretty in that promo when she plays the piano. I guess I haven't seen that one. I've not seen that yet, but I think she looks pretty all the time. I think she's gorgeous. Would Molly be saddened by Lee's death, like crying or not really care? I think that she would probably care, but I don't think that she would cry. I think that it's been quite a while, so I don't think that she would cry over it. I think that, but again, I don't think that she would not care. I just don't think that it would be like crying and like a whole big ordeal. It would be like, well, that sucks. That sucks. You know what is Kingdom Hearts? I've heard of it, but I don't actually know. How about Charlie, Lily, and Molly all return? What? Whoa, that turned crazy real quick. No, thank you. No, thank you. Honestly, want Krista. She could help with AJ and Clem. I think that would be kind of nice because she would have like a surrogate child with AJ, which would be kind of around the same age as her own child, wouldn't it? Damn, that's crazy to think of. Vernon, it's kind of a random comment. It's very strange how Charlie on the show considering everything. Yeah, I know. I just want her to go. Go away. Krista probably has a more likely chance of coming back than Lily. I hope that Lily's just like dead somewhere. I know it's horrible to say, but I hope she's like not here anymore. Did y'all notice that the stories in Walking Dead for The Walking Dead are starting to link up? Season 5, there was a bad storm. A second before they have a huge storm. No, I think that that's more just like life. Things happen. Like there's only so many things that can happen. You can't do too many things different. Like there can be big storms. They can handle them differently, but there's most likely still going to be a big storm. There can be places that you stay. There can be big places. Both places are always going to have like a bigger place to stay or like a mission to go to a bigger place. The details of it are going to change, but it's kind of similar stories because it's set in the same universe. So unfortunately, I think it's just there's only so much you can do. But I don't know if it means that they're linking. It'd be crazy if they brought back all 3. Yeah, just like all of them. Just all of them. That'd be kind of sad too. It seems like Krista gave Clem the cold shoulder after Omid died. She's blaming her for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but at the same time, it was a while. It had to be at least like a few weeks time in between. At least. So like, is she still treating her like that because of Omid? Because she seems like the type of person to be very matter of fact. Like, she's told Lee a few times, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing right now? So I think that she's the type of person to really confront about an issue. So it has to be, I feel like it has to be something bigger than that, because I don't think that she would give a child a cold shoulder for that long over something like that. Wow, Jordan. Yeah, right? That's what we're all saying. Wow, Jordan. Hello. It would have been cool if Telltale and Comic Lily were the same. Yeah, it would be. But at the same time, I just hate Telltale Lily. Get out of here. Happy Death in the next season, he dies like Lee. Make Mama cry. No! Why do you want me to cry? 5 just like, it's okay. It's alright. Don't get upset, Jordan. I understand. Some people really strongly dislike me. But I understand. It's fine. If Mommy dies, I'm gonna kill Telltale Games. That's a pretty bold statement, Panda. That's a pretty bold statement. Clementine needs revenge. Javier's too sexy to die. Don't worry. I think he's a good character as well. Plus, he's bisexual, so extra points for him. I think that's cool that they made him bisexual. I think that's pretty neat. Just imagine if Omid survived. I wish that he would have, honestly. Like, that guy was, like, the happiest guy. Like, it didn't matter what he was going through at the time. It seems like he was always happy. Which I think is, like, fantastic. In season 2, I didn't really care that Jane died. I felt like she was more annoying than cool and likable. I hated her. I hated her so much. Like, I hated her. So you guys probably know how my story with Jane ended. It's like the one weird guy that doesn't like Shiva. Like, who doesn't like Shiva? I low-key like Jane. Ban. What else can I do but ban? Even though it was fucked up what she did in the finale for season 2, but she did care for Clementine. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Jane is the definition of like only caring for herself. She taught Clementine a few things, but if it came down to it, like she was out. She was bye. Oh man, I didn't even think about those guys. Ooh, Bonnie, Arvo, or Mike. I did not even think about them because I'm so angry at what they did whenever they left. I'm getting off stream because I don't like where this is headed. At least we kept Kenny to come back. Need to bring Rebecca back to life. Yeah, just revive her. Revive her. Chuck deserves better. Oh, Bonnie, I didn't get to see your message. Mike and Bonnie had a child and his name is MP. We don't know if Kenny is alive or not. There's an outcome where he dies, and there's an outcome where he just walks off. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I know that when Lockdown played, Lockdown ended up going out on his own to Wellington. He went with Kenny. He killed Jane, went with Kenny. They found Wellington, and he left with Clementine and AJ. Like, he actually physically left with them. And they went into Wellington, and Kenny walked off. So he got this story where Kenny walks off into the sunset, and we don't see him again. I, on the other hand, could not do that. I was like a sobbing mess, and I went with Kenny. I left with AJ and Kenny and Clem, and I walked off into the sunset. So I got the death one, which I bawled over. I was so incredibly upset over that. Oh, you guys are stirring up bad memories. Why are you trying to make me cry? Does this mean you would pick Carol over Jane? Why do you want me to pick people that you like over other people? I really hate both of them. Honestly, I don't like Carol more. And this is a deep-rooted hate from like a long time ago, so it's not gonna change. I mean, Jane, they're similar in some ways, but I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't come back because she's determinate. If Kenny is alive, that's the second time. That's the second time he cheated death, right? Arvo shot Clementine. I would be Arvo some more. I pulled Bonnie a couple days ago. I have actually not ever had a Bonnie. Was that actually kind of cool, like pulling a character like with your name? Like you pulled Bonnie and you're like, oh look, it's me. I don't have a Bonnie. I wish I did though. I just want to collect them all. I want them all. I see. See, I let Kenny kill Jane, but I went into Wellington and Kenny left off, so mine is the only. How can you leave Kenny? How can you people leave Kenny? It frustrated me to no end when like Lockdown left Kenny. I'm like, how can you leave Kenny? He's here pouring his heart out to you. How can you leave? Kill Carol or Daryl. No torture either. Mom, I know what you're thinking. You don't know what I'm thinking. Sometimes like Clem and Kenny camped around Wellington after season 2 ended. I mean, most likely. I feel like they probably waited. Like, I would have just, like, camped out outside and, like, checked in every now and then. Be like, hey, can I get in now? But Carol never manipulated someone into thinking a baby was dead. She actually does good things, and Jane didn't. But Carol did kill 2 people at the prison to try and keep everyone safe. But, you know, they both did some bad stuff. I think that everyone's done some bad stuff, but there's just some stuff. And then Jane, at the end of the day, the reason that I do not like Carol is this deep-rooted thing, And everything she does now is kind of like a bit over the top for me. Not my cup of tea. But the reason that I really dislike her, and I know that some people are going to comment and say this is the silliest thing ever, but when Sophia had to run off because she got out from under the truck early, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. She runs off into the woods, and that's basically the end of Sophia. Like, I do not care what if there was a freaking wild tiger and Athena ran off. I'm going after my child. I do not care what gets in my way, and it hurts me to my core that she did not go after her child. Like, that's just unexcusable for me. Like, I can't. And then, like, you think she's all, oh, like, I'm so sweet and nice, but I'm gonna go murder 2 people in cold blood in their bed to help the camp. I don't like it. I can't. That's something that I can never get over. I just can't. I mean, at least Jane realized she was trash. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. When Kenny said he couldn't feel his legs, oh my god, oh, I know. I want to talk about it. And this is Kenny's last time cheating death, even though I got the good ending. Oh my god. My heart. Like, when he couldn't move, and then, like, Clementine has to run away. Jordan, have you actually seen that outcome? Have you seen the death outcome? You can find it on YouTube if you just type in, like, TTG Kenny's death scene. It's a hard one. Because AJ needed food, shelter, and warmness. I was thinking of AJ more. I couldn't. I could not. Like, I loved Kenny so much. I just felt like he did so much. I can't. I cannot. Honestly, wait, what? I'm so confused. Kitty is so handsome. Just screenshot that. Make that my screensaver. Kitty is so handsome. Like early Carol, not later Carol. I hate early Carol more. His beard is hotter than Daryl's poncho. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Karen and David would have choked on their blood. She ended their suffering. It's still not okay. That's like going up to somebody that's been bitten while they're saying goodbye to everyone, and they're going to turn and bite your face, so let's go ahead and stab them in the head. Like, it's just not cool for me. I don't like it. To be fair, she did get out of an abusive relationship, plus she didn't know how to fight or shoot guns. I get what you mean, but Rick, who was a cop, went after her, so she trusted Rick. Of course, I'm not saying that she couldn't trust Rick. I'm just saying that is your child. I don't know how to fight a wild tiger, but I would go after my child if there was a wild tiger in the way, if it means me dying and my child, like, getting out of the way. Like, I guess that's just the difference in parenting. I would probably also be the type of mom that if Athena went missing and the police were like, stay in your house, like, you might come back, you need to be here for, like, whatever. I don't know if I could do that either. I just need to be out with my kid. You should do a video reacting to every Walking Dead death. Oh my god. Isn't there a video of that? There is a video of that, right? There is one. Plus, to be fair, an abusive relationship with your significant other should be completely different than with your child. There was also implications of the way that she looked at, or the way that Ed looked at Sophia, that I didn't like either. And I've been in an abusive relationship. Luckily, after a certain amount of time, I was strong enough to leave that. But if, for example, I love Tony dearly. I love him so much. But if he would hit me, I would take Athena and go. Like, I love him dearly. He has done so much for me, but there's absolutely no forgiving that. If he will hit me, I don't know what he will do to my child. So I personally would get out of that situation. I understand that not everybody is like that, but I think that no matter what relationship you have with the parent of your child, the safety of your child needs to come first. And I don't know. I can't. I can't. There is. Okay, Panda, do you know who made it? Do you know who made it? The one with all of the deaths. I know that there is one of like every single death, including walker deaths. I don't want that one. I want like the main characters. Is it Skybound that did it? I'm gonna be looking that up later because I might actually do a reaction to it. Do you think Ed did anything with Sophia not naming things? What was said is like, I can't fully remember the quote, but it was something to the tune of, he looked at Sophia in the wrong way. So, with the beating that he did on his wife, who's to say that he was not doing bad things to his daughter? Like, there's like a thin line whenever you're abusive. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. She got out of it since he died. The other day I got a ban for 3 days, just got back on today. Wait, what? Ban where? Typo, Ed was kind of sick and creepy towards Sophia. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was all like, Ed was like wrong. Like, there was something messed up. Like, there was something wrong with him, and there was a certain way, like, you can tell the dynamic between the three and how they act. Like, a lot of times you can see in scenes that they have Sophia like placed up under Carol and have her like on Carol, or they have her away from Ed. You don't really see any positive times with Sophia and Ed. And just by what was said, I don't like it. It's not okay. Andrew, okay, yeah. Maybe that's where I've seen it, because I am subscribed to him. Because he's awesome. He makes compilation videos of like a specific scene. If you guys haven't seen him, check him out. And he will put literally as many reactors as he can in frame. It's amazing. Also, maybe Carol felt guilty for not going after Sophia. Maybe that's why she changed for the better and started learning how to shoot and fight. It makes sense. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Like, there's also like, there's another thing that she does that kind of gets under my skin. Of course, if you lose a child under that circumstances, it would only make sense that you would learn after that, so it doesn't happen again, even though you don't have any more kids because you left the one that you had behind. But it's just like the one scene where she's like, at least like she didn't suffer, like she's not out there hungry and cold, like she was gone like long before we ever were looking for her, whatever. It just sat with me wrong. Like, I realize that is an okay mindset to have. You're trying to get over it. I just don't personally like it. It's a rational thought for somebody to think, at least my child did not suffer. But at the same time, like, it felt like she put zero effort into Sophia. So, like, that comment was just worse. Like, this is the one time, guys, the one time that I was on Daryl's side. The one time. Like, didn't he say something like, seems like I care more than you do? Because it really seemed like it. Like, he went out and, like, almost died looking for her. That was the one time I was like, That's how strong that hatred is to Carol. That one time I was like, okay, I'm on Daryl's side here. But that's, like, basically it. The one time. So he creeped on Sophia. I mean, it kind of seems like it. I don't care if he had a wife that creeped on my child. I'm going to run off with my child. That's weird. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. He makes some of the best videos ever. Yeah, I'm in a few of them. In this last, like, the back half of the season of The Walking Dead, I am in a few of them. It was always really nice whenever I see it upload and then, like, I look at it and I'm, like, in the first or second, like, screen of reactions. It made me so happy. It always makes me so happy when I've included anybody else's compilations because I'm like, yes. He's also the person that put me in, whenever a big character dies, he does the most emotional reactions. And for Shiva, I was number 8, number 9. Maybe she meant mentally that Sophia was gone a long time ago. Plus, she said that Sophia was in a better place, so she was saying that Sophia didn't have to suffer anymore in this scary world. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get that that's, like, that's a justified reaction. It's just something that like I I couldn't deal with. I don't know how I would react in a situation like that, but I know that I wouldn't be saying anything like that. I would be blaming myself, even if I did everything that I could. I think it's just, it boils down to the fact that I don't think she did everything that she could have. Like, also in a situation like that, whenever, I don't know if you guys have ever been in a situation that's like crazy or like unexpected, something bad happens, but you have like an endorphin rush and you have these instincts in yourself. And just as an example, there was one time whenever I was younger, I rode motorcycles with my grandfather. This was something I did all the time. Well, there was one time that we were like doing a U-turn. We were going in the middle of the road. We turned around and we start to go. We're going a pretty, like, I would say not like a super high speed, but like we're not just like slowly taking off. We're actually at a good speed. And there's an issue with the motorcycle, and my grandfather has to lay the bike down. Now, I rode bikes so much, I know that I'm on the back. The good thing for me is that since I'm on the back and I have my feet like on the little things for me, I can jump off. I can physically jump off. My grandfather is not so lucky. So I jump off, which is an endorphin run in itself, like endorphin rush in itself. Insane. I have to like jump off the back of it, and he is like pinned underneath it. His leg is pinned underneath it. I was 14, I want to say 14 years old, and this isn't a small bike. This is like a Suzuki Intruder. This is a massive like hog of a bike. It's really big. 14 years old, I picked the bike up off him. I cannot lift that bike. I probably couldn't lift that bike now. Like, there's no way that I could like bounce on that bike. No way. Absolutely no way. But I got off, endorphin rush. I got the bike back up. Husband, same situation. Out with a friend. Four-wheeler flips over. Huge four-wheeler on top of his friend. Picks it up off of him. Endorphin rush. That's the type of stuff that happens in a situation like that. You see your child going down a hill, being chased by walkers. I'm freaking windmilling to get to my kid, man. Like, there's some endorphin rushes going on. Like, let's see. It's like Carl, Diane, George. Wait, what? I think Glenn and Kenny are the same person, both cheated death more than 3 times. That's what I'm saying. They cheated death a bunch. They cheated death a bunch. Also, maybe off screen there was more to it that we didn't get to see or know. I feel like a good majority of that season was Sophia. Like, it was, why does it keep doing this? Why does it keep doing this? I mean, possibly, but at the same time, I think that a good portion, the general feel of the entire season is trying to find Sophia, or that portion. Was that a finale or mid-season finale? Now I can't remember. But the whole thing was trying to find, and who more to focus on besides the people actually looking for and putting forth an effort than her mother. So I feel like, I don't know, there should have been more. No, yeah. Yeah, it was scary. It was scary, Bonnie. But endorphin rushes are crazy. I just got Kawasaki. Oh, that's awesome. Vulcans are great bikes. I know that my grandfather, I don't know what he has now, but he's had a Harley Sportster, little small one, super small. Then he had a Honda Shadow 1200, and then a Suzuki Intruder. Can't fully remember everything now. It's been a while. But he like slowly upgraded. That Harley had so many problems. Like, no lie. It had to be worked on like 20 plus times in the shop. Honda Shadow never broke down, but wasn't really his style. Suzuki Intruder, amazing bike. Like, I love that bike so much. Only the first half of season 2 was looking for Sophia. But yeah, like the whole thing was trying to find her though. So it was a mid-season finale. Pretty much that already was the mid-season finale for season 2. It's been so long. It's been so long. I'm forgetting the first ones. You're in the apocalypse and your family turn into walkers, and they're suffering to let them become a walker. This is a question to all. And they're suffering. And yes, I have to think about that. And they're suffering because what would be worse? Like having to end their suffering or see them be a walker? What do you guys say? I want to know everyone's answer to this question. Most satisfying thing in RTS is seeing a character use to decapitate on their own teammate. Right? That's what I'm saying. Whenever a character uses one of their skills to their own team because I have them so confused, it makes me so happy. I'm like, yes. Yes. Kill all of them. Kill all of your teammates. I say in their suffering. It'd be really tough. I understand. But in their suffering, I don't think I could do that. I understand. I feel you. Also, I love that in the scene in season 8, episode 14, where Carol saves Henry, it shows that Carol actually made up for a mistake in season 2 and actually went to save the kid, which I love. I can kind of see where you're coming from, and I know that they did a lot of parallels in those scenes, and I know that where was it where she found Henry is the exact same place that Sophia was at, but it's still like not her kid though. Like, why couldn't she do that for her own child? Like, that is your own child. And plus, you have to take into account Sam, what she did to him, which is messed up. I kind of laughed the whole time, but it's still messed up. Or run off crying. I want to survive the apocalypse. Oh man, I feel like if you could survive like the first little portion of the apocalypse, I feel like you could last a while. Just getting through the initial bit would be hard. I think I'm prepared for the zombie apocalypse. I would end their suffering. I like this channel. Good work. International. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You guys don't watch my first videos. Just let me go delete them. Let me go delete them. Bunny or run and find Shiva, mount her, and run off into the wild. Sounds like a good idea. Just put a saddle on her, saddle her up, let's go. Sam wasn't annoying, so it's fine. But he's just a kid, though. He's just a kid. Why doesn't that kid matter? All children matter. But not to Carol. Only Henry matters. Carol turns to Sam. The monsters are gonna kill. No, like, it wasn't that she just said, like, the monsters are gonna kill you. She went through that whole big spiel. Like, it was insane. Like, that was when me and Tony watched it live together. That was before reactions and stuff like that. Me and him both just sat there, like, and, like, when the scene was over, we started, like, hysterically laughing. We were like, holy crap, did she really do that? The third part would be the easier part. You can get more loot from gas station stores, etc. But there's more dangers then, though. There's more dangers then. The Carlos. Sophia was a cadet. She's just a cadet. Inside joke. Inside joke from Cole Stream. But Charlie's just a kid too, and you want her to die. She killed someone. So that's different. When you play like an adult, you get treated like an adult. And Henry killed Gavin. I'm not justifying. Henry killed Gavin. Sam was innocent. Sam, poor kid. Like, I look back, and I remember being so annoyed by him, but when I go back and watch, like, look, you feel bad for him. He's just a kid. Like, he's a little kid. But yeah, I'm just saying, why don't all children matter to Carol? I'm not saying they all matter to me. I liked what happened with Sam and Ron. If I'm gonna be honest, I liked what happened to him. Man, that whole scene was bizarre. It was so bizarre. 6-star Daryl, no fire. No way. Um, just want to say we need a 6-star Dr. Stevens. I agree. I really wish that they would make uh Dr. Stevens from the Supply Survival Road Depot. Yeah, that one. They should make him ascendable. I feel like they should make all the ones in the Survival Road Depot ascendable. They really should. I feel like he should have like a really awesome leader skill too. And still keep bonus HP. But lose the Guardian and have a really good leadership skill. We really need a good leadership skill, like for free to play. Also, Carol cared for Lizzie and Mika too, but she killed Lizzie because she was a psycho killer and turned on her sister. See, you're treading in some territory, Jordan, that's not okay with me. Because you see, Tyrese is a gentle giant. I love Tyrese. Tyrese is my heart and soul. But I'm not as forgiving as Tyrese. I don't forgive Carol for what she did. I remember this scene, and he was like, I forgive you. And I'm like, no, shoot her. I was so angry. Also, Jordan, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if any of you guys know this, but if you go way back in my YouTube history, I think if you type in Mom and Dad Head, Carol tells Tyrese, you'll find a little like 45-second video of me and Athena dressed as Tyrese, and I say the whole spiel that Carol did in the scene. I made Tony record it, and I said the whole thing, and I slide the gun over, and you can't see Athena this whole time, and I slide the gun over, and it pans over, and it's Athena, and she picks it up, and she's smiling. But yeah, that's there. Let's see. I have returned. Have mercy. Sam should have made the cookies and stayed inside. Oh, he stayed inside, but he wasn't eating after that. I remember season 6, she told Sam, you gotta kill so that you don't become a monster. I was like, doesn't killing make you a monster? Epic, I think she was telling him so that he would feel better about killing, but inside she knew it was wrong. Everyone, you know how to call me Epic, calling Panda is easier. So Tyrese is your soul or whatever, but what is Tony? Oh my god, okay. I actually call Tyrese my second husband, so I call Tony my first husband. I've done it to his face too, and he's just like I maybe like Tyrese more if he killed Carol. I would have hated him. That made me not like Tyrese in that moment, but I was like, it's your decision, but I don't like it. Go away. 66 views on that video. If you guys go back in my YouTube history, here's some very cringe videos. But if you want some content, you know, if you're just hanging around your house and you want to cringe, there you go. You can look at my old videos. Because they're bad. They're pretty bad. There's a gnat in here. Why is there a gnat in here? I know you guys have seen it. Sounds like a case of strains and nations. Oh my god. The start of you telling Athena on that video was funny. Like, the whole thing is cringe. I haven't seen it in a while. But yeah. That video exists, guys. I see the gnat. I hate you, gnat. It flew away. I told it I hated it. It flew away. It made me not feel my legs. Isn't that bad? I just watched it. Oh my god, it's so funny and cute. You did? Okay, is it really funny and cute? Or did you like cringe a lot? Because that was like a long time ago. You can even tell by my hair because it's like dark brown, which I haven't had a dark brown in a while. It's just this like really weird red color. And then it's like super short too. Like I think I have the back part cut up to my shave part. So it's like probably like this, and then this part was like around my face. My hair was like this short in it. Oh, Make Cole react to those older videos. I want to see Cole react. I don't know, man. I just watched a video of you of Chad Coleman bringing you on stage. Yeah. Well, my computer's not uploading the comments anymore, so I have to reload them. So give me a second. Do you guys want to hear about that? Do you guys want to hear about my first Walker SoccerCon experience with Chad Coleman? Because I would love to tell you guys about it. I have a video on it that's like 12 minutes long, and I think it has like 20 views. So I know that like none of you have probably seen it. But it was such a wonderful experience. I would love to tell you guys about it. If you guys want to hear about it. Of course, I'm not gonna like make you listen to it. It's cringy but cute at the same time. Well, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Sure, go ahead. Okay, so just to add a little like prequel to me going. If you go and like you have a favorite actor or actress, it's a very good idea to go to all of their social medias because there's a chance that one of them doesn't have a lot of followers. Like if they're really, really on one, like Chad Coleman has a lot of followers on Twitter and on Instagram, but on Facebook, he has like 7,000 likes on his Facebook page, which he doesn't post on a lot, so that's probably why. But I saw it and I started commenting on everything. Originally, it's not gonna let me. Originally, I'm gonna have to probably stop streaming after this story, so I'll make it a good story. I was commenting on everything. I commented on everything he did. I had it set to notifications. If he posted, I was there, I liked it, and I commented. So I think that he started to notice that I was doing this, and he started responding to me. Like, this is his official Facebook page. Favorite actor is she. Yeah, exactly. But he started coming back to me. So I was so stoked about him coming back to me. Like it like made me complete. I was so happy. And this was before I knew that he was going to Walker SoccerCon. This really is my favorite actor. Like I adored him, and him coming back to me, I like screenshot it like 2 different occasions when he did it, and I posted on my Facebook, and I was like freaking out. I was so happy, and I was like, oh my gosh, like Chad Coleman responded to me, like this is the best thing ever. And then he started responding to me like increasingly more and more. Like you can go back in his photo history in Facebook on the public fan page for him. Sorry, I'm like starting to like lose my voice with my tooth. What if that was actually a bot account and it was a fake Chad Coleman robot? No, it wasn't. And I'll tell you why. So basically what happened was I sent him a message one day, and it was because he was supposed to do a live stream, and I didn't take into account the time difference, and I missed it. So I sent him a message, and I was like, I'm really bummed. I missed out on your live stream. I really wanted to ask you a question. And my question was, and I never thought in a million years he would respond to me. And I said, my question is, what do you think like you have in common with Tyrese as a character in real life? And like lo and behold, the next day I woke up and he had responded to me. And it was a message that said like, like, thank you for wanting to watch the live stream. I'm sorry you missed it. And what I have in common, I aspire to the heights of Tyrese's humanity, and I have a love for kids. And when he responded to me, I died. In that second, I actually died. Like I had woken up. He was in a different time zone, so he sent it like 6 o'clock in the morning, which was like later in the day for him. I can't remember where he was, but I opened my phone and I see, because I have the floating icons, like if you send a message, and I saw his icon with a little notification. And I looked at it and I was like, I just woke up. So I was like, I wake up, I sit up in bed, I look at my phone, and I'm like, set my phone down, lay back down, put the pillow over my head, and scream. That's literally what I did. And then I put the pillow down, I looked at it, and then I started jumping up and down. And Athena was like pretty young. She was still in her little like car seat or whatever. But I saw it, I read it, and then I responded, and I tried to like be all calm and collected about it, but I was probably like super cheesy. To 2017 Comic Con, I got to go on stage of Walking Dead and shake everyone's hands. I got a selfie with Denia and a few others. That's awesome. And so basically, what happened after that is that I occasionally messaged him about something, and he would message me back, and we got kind of like a little back and forth going. I would comment on his stuff, and then his line of clothing came out, and that was October. So I got my shirt that says "I cried when you died." Actually, Halloween. Yeah, I got it on Halloween. So I took a picture of myself and I sent it out to him. And this is something that I did not know at the time because I was only on Instagram. He put me on Instagram. No, he put me on Twitter. I didn't have Twitter. So I didn't know that he had posted me until I was commenting on something in a Walking Dead group. And they're like, hey, you know that Chad Coleman posted you? And I was like, what? So I like got Twitter and I looked at it and I was like, holy motherfucking God. Like he really put, like he reposted me. Like, oh my God. Like I was freaking out. So he reposted me on Instagram, on Twitter, not on Facebook, but something else. And I was like freaking out. I was like, thank you so much. And he like tagged me in it. It was amazing. So fast forward. I see. Okay, so basically what happened at this point, I saw that he was going. Tony said like this is a Christmas present to the family. We're going, and he's gonna be there. Chad Coleman is gonna be there. So I was literally freaking out. Like I was freaking out. So I drew him a picture, and I sent him the picture that I drew, a picture of the picture the day of, and I said, I have this for you. I'm coming to meet you today. Like, I'll be there. Like, I'm going to be there. I'm going to meet you. So, this is what happened day of. I get there and I see that Chad Coleman isn't there initially. Like, he had a different schedule. Basically, how Walker Soccer Cons work is that there's multiple different booths, and you can go to each one and get, like, selfies and autographs. But if they're on a panel or, like, on a live stage, then, you know, you have to wait. So, he wasn't there yet. He wasn't scheduled for anything. So I decided to go wait for Michael Cudlitz because his line was getting bigger. It was one of the actors that I really wanted to meet. So I was actually in that line for like 2 hours. So I missed Chad Coleman on the live stage and I was devastated because the live stage was so close to the booth. So I could actually hear him talking. My heart was breaking. Like I looked out and Tony was already looking at me and he was like mouthing, he's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you can't see him right now. And I was like, I'll make it. I'll make it. So I met Michael Cudlitz. It was a nice experience, but it was kind of a typical, like he was really sweet to Athena. Took some pictures with us and then I left and then I head right over to Chad Coleman. He doesn't have a big line. He has a line of about, I want to say like 6-ish people. So I get in line and I'm waiting. And I'm about third in line. I'm about third in line for Chad Coleman. He's talking to somebody. He looks over to the line and he points directly at me. And he says, are you Sarah? Hey, are you Sarah and Athena? You're Sarah, right? And I'm like, yeah. Like I was absolutely speechless. Tony was standing to the side. He could see because there was like not a huge line or anything, so nothing was blocking. And he was standing to the side and he was like, does that just happen? And I'm over here dead in line. Rip, like I'm dead in line. This is what's happening. And I couldn't contain myself. Like I was literally freaking out because he was like, you're Sarah, it's Sarah and Athena, hi. Because I had sent him pictures of Athena dressed as Tyrese. So, oh my God, this is insane. So I finally get to him and it's like the most wonderful experience ever. He sees Athena, he hugs her, she has a little hammer, he takes the hammer, we get pictures, and he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that I finally got to meet you. He, when I handed him the picture, I told you guys the story of my friend giving the actress that plays Rosita the picture and she didn't really care. And I don't think that my picture is anywhere close to what hers was. Because hers was literally looked like a photo. And mine was just what I typically like come up with in my head, which is like crazy bullcrap. It was a zombie head, and I have it on Instagram somewhere, but it's a zombie head at the bottom of the picture with a hammer going into it, and then out of the broken piece of the skull, there are like waves coming up out of the head, and each one is a different piece of Tyrese. Like the yin yang symbol, there's the radio whenever he was bit with the entire like transcript written into it. There's peace signs, there's the dead end sign from the room that he was killed in. Like there's a lot of stuff that is like who Tyrese is as a person, including the positive vibes, positive thoughts, like little quote. So I gave it to him, and his like jaw dropped. He was like, this is like the most creative thing that anyone's ever given me. I love this so much. Like, thank you so much for making this for me. And like, I wanted to cry. And he gave it to the person behind him, like his manager, and he was like, please put this like on my bag, like down here. So I come back later, he actually put it on display on his table, like with all of his pictures, like for autographs and stuff. So he he put it on display. I have a picture of it where he displayed it. And this is like the craziest part. We talked, he's the reason that I started posting. I created my channel and I made a couple videos, but I didn't know if I wanted it to be serious because it takes a lot of work to be a YouTuber. And you have to post a lot, you have to be consistent, you have to really try. And I didn't think that I was like worth it. I thought that like I got a couple views at the time. It wasn't anything major, and I didn't know if it was something that I wanted to pursue. And when I talked to him, he was like, you just have this really vibrant personality. So many people are going to relate to you. You should really do it. Like, you should really go for it. Like, go for whatever you want to. And he was like, what do you want Athena to be when she grows up? And my answer is like most parents, like anything she wants to be, of course, like I'll support that. Like, I want her to go for her dreams. So he tells me, how are you going to tell her to go for her dreams if you don't go for your dreams? So he's the reason I made my channel. We took several pictures together with my phone. Then he got pictures with his phone, and he wanted to post directly to Instagram, and I didn't know my like name at the time, like my little like at whoever. I think it was like my name 95 or something. And he was like, oh, it's okay. Here, just take my phone, find it on Instagram. So I was literally like standing to the side because we talked for so long that he was starting to like form an actual like really big line, and his people were like, let's go, like this is a bit much. So I found myself in his phone. I'm sitting there with his phone, and I found my like tag or whatever, and I give him his phone back, and he's like, thank you so much for meeting me, I really appreciate it, and like I hope that I get to see you again. Now I'm gonna get to see you again during the con. And I was like, thank you so much. I start to walk away. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys. If I have, it's been a long time. But I had a hoodie. Tony had a hoodie made for me that day. And on the back, well, on the front it said, don't det open inside. And then on the back it said Team Tyrese, except the T was hand holding a hammer. And he had somebody like custom make it for me. And when I went to walk away, I was like, oh yeah, my husband had this made for me. And I paid for a selfie because his was like insanely expensive that day. I couldn't afford an autograph and a selfie. So I pull up the hood and I show him. He's like, oh my gosh, I've never seen a Team Tyrese anything. And so he's like, come over here, come back. And like his whole staff is just like, oh my God, Chad, Mr. Coleman, can you please? And he signs the shirt, and oh my God, it was the best thing ever. So then later, he was on the main stage, and it was the time where everyone can come up on stage, or not on stage. You can come out into the audience. They have microphones set up, like pretend these are microphones. Then there's the main stage up here. You come to the microphones that are in the middle of like all the crowd, and you can ask questions. It gets to me, and he realizes who I am. And I actually have on his shirt. I've taken my hoodie off and have on I Cried When You Died, which is from his line of clothes. So he saw me and he was like, come up on stage. And I found the video on Twitter from whenever I went and got up on stage. You guys can actually go back in my history, probably like Mama Deadhead. I would say Mama Deadhead and then just type in Chad Coleman and you'll probably find it. But yeah, he invited me up on stage. Yeah, that happened. And you can see everything he said, and he gave me a hug and a kiss on the head, and I died again. I died like 10 times that day. But yeah, that's what happened. I've heard that the actress for Rosita is mean. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's like, I've heard some really positive stuff about her, but I've also heard some extremely negative stuff about her. And my experience with her are negative. And whenever I've gone to a Walker Soccer Con, I've never seen her have a big line. And I think it's because, like, she doesn't come across as, like, too friendly. She's, like, nothing like some of the other people that I've seen, just to me personally. She might be a sweet, amazing, wonderful person, but I think that she might come off the wrong way at cons. I don't know. Is that why your name's Mama Deadhead? No, my name is Mama Deadhead because, well, a lot of people call me Mama. I'm like the mom friend. I was like super unorganized and crazy and like spur of the moment before, but now I like plan things out and like bring snacks. Everybody calls me like Mama, including my faction mates, and I always end up in leadership positions. So everybody calls me Mama, and then people were calling me Deadhead and call a lot of Walking Dead fans Deadheads and Grateful Dead fans Deadheads, but for this name, it's Walking Dead. So just ended up being Mama Deadhead. Yeah, that's how that came about. You guys still like you with Chad. Kinda had the same thing with Denai. Denai is a wonderful person. I haven't got to meet her, but I've heard so many positive things about her. Like, I think in London, was it in London? It might have been Atlanta. I'm not sure. But it was one of the last Atlanta shows. I know somebody that went, and it was her birthday. And they told Denai that the first day, like the Friday, they got to meet her and told her that it was her birthday. And Denai walked past her leaving on Sunday and stopped her and told her happy birthday because she remembered that it was her birthday that day. Like, how awesome is that? It's so cool when, like, you know, a big actor or actress, like, actually remembers. I know they're just normal people. But still, like, meeting so many fans over the course of the weekend, and she remembered that it was that lady's birthday. Like, how cool. That's so awesome. And me and Chad Coleman are friends on Facebook now. I've messaged him a couple times. He's messaged me a couple times. I don't want to be that guy. You know, like, I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, I love you. Like, send him a message every day, like, how much I just absolutely love him. It'd be kind of creepy. I don't want to be that guy. But I send him a message every now and then. He'll send me, I met Denai just by walking down the street. I met Scott Wilson just by walking down the street. At Walker Soccer Con. Yeah, just walking down the street. He was like walking down. I was like, hey, what's up? I met Andrew Lincoln in my dreams. He probably does more in your dreams than he would in real life. Sorry. Well, look, you guys have all met. If that's true, Fire, you've all met Coleman. You've all met Kari. And you've all met Shiva. There you go. You just met 3 feet on stream here with me. No, yeah, it's so wonderful. If you guys ever get the chance to go to Walker Soccer Con, you really should. You're going, I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about? But yeah, Chad Coleman is a really sweet guy. He's always super positive. Like, if he finds a video that's like super motivational, inspirational, he'll send me it, which I think is like the sweetest thing. So sweet. I'm about to head out here in like 5 minutes. I still have to make a video. I still have to do a couple other things. Oh, I'm gonna add Shiva on Facebook and see if she messages me. She might. Never know. She might message you. But not if I tell her not to, because I have Shiva. Shiva's mine. So good luck trying to take Shiva away from me. I have all 3 right here. Oh, my friends with, wait, what? Wait, your friends' brothers? Yeah, just like a bunch of roars. That's what it's gonna be. Alright, guys, I think it's about that time. I think it's about that time to head out. But you guys will have a Q&A for this weekend for games and for can't type because I don't have a keyboard. One for games and one for all of the other questions. So you guys will have 2 videos. And if I can find that video of all the main character deaths, I might do a reaction to it, but I'm not sure. I'm probably going to be extremely busy this week because I want to make sure that I have videos for the rest of the week when I get my tooth out, because I don't know how I'm going to feel, if I'm going to even be able to make a video on some days. So Panda E2. Panda. So Fire, Panda, Jordan, and Bonnie, or whoever else is on. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And look out for my Q&A videos, and hopefully I can answer everyone's video. Question to my video. Yeah, guys, I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching this stream. It's been 2 hours. I can't believe I streamed this song again. This always happens. You guys make me stream this song. I don't mind. It's a lot of fun. Special thanks to Taco again. Strawberry Party, of course. Fell Squad, everyone on the Fell Squad, amazing. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing this live stream, Sarah P.S. Carol Ross. Okay. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I promise I'll do my best to answer everyone's question. I'm going now to make sure that nobody's questions got hidden or anything like that. My life can be described as a Phil squad. Same. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And like always, think positive thoughts and send positive vibes. And this is where I struggle to cut off my stream because I don't know where the button is. You're going to answer my questions since you love me. Oh, guess I'm not going to answer them. Get logs off stream. No. Bye, guys. Oh.